Okay, so here we go again. Let's begin from a seated position, Sukhasana, easy pose. I've been doing a lot of seated position lately when I was going through my physical therapy and my rehabilitation of my left hamstring that got tore up. So here we go, seated position, shoulders up, back and down, relaxing the shoulders, placing the palms to your knees, softening the elbows by the rib cage and lifting the spine from the heart center, guiding the chin slightly back and then towards the chest to find that nice length on the back of your neck. Today is going to be a gentle practice. Today is going to be more like a going inward practice, taking the time to be aware of the needs of the body, of the limitations of the body, to be aware of how the mind reacts to those limitations. Noticing the breath, noticing the quality of the breath. And lengthening the spine with the eyes closed, all the eyes partially closed or gazing towards the floor. Let's begin to bring the attention towards the breath. Just feeling the inhales and the exhales happening in a natural way. There's nothing we need to change yet. Just be aware of your breath. Slowly, let's begin to modify the pattern of our breath, going from a regular breathing to find the inhalations and exhalations a little bit longer and deeper than your regular breathing without forcing the breath, slowing the breath down, slowing the mind down. If you like, you can engage your Ujjayi breathing. With the next inhalation, please lift the chin up to the sky. Through the nose, exhale long and deep and guide the chin to the chest. Feel the stretching of your neck. Inhale to open the throat to look up. Exhale down to the chest as you lengthen the exhalation. And keep moving your neck, linking the breath with the movement. Few more rounds as you release any tension in your neck. One last round, lifting up. Exhale, chin to the chest, keep the chin in. And from here, move the neck, chin to one shoulder and to the opposite shoulder. Moving gently. Gently head back through center, lift the head into the neutral spine, keep guiding the chin to your right, to your chin to back, And then bring the right arm up to the sky, flex the elbow, place your left hand to your left ear, left hand down. Take an inhale and exhale, right ear, go to your right shoulder, stretch the left side of your neck. And inhale, return the head back to center. Exhale slowly and move the ear to your right. And inhale, the head comes back to center. Exhale, move slowly to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right and hold. Relax your left shoulder down. Close your eyes and breathe through this. And slowly release. Release the right hand down, right shoulder up, back, down, head back through center. Inhale, left arm goes up, flex the elbow, left ear to right ear, left hand to your right ear. Take an inhale. Exhale, left ear goes down to your left shoulder. Inhale, head back through center. Exhale to the left, back through center, to the left. Inhale through center, to the left and hold it there. Relax your right shoulder down. And with your left hand, the weight of your left hand should be enough to feel the stretch on the right side of your neck, going all the way down to your shoulder. Breathing in and out. Gently inhale, head back through center, release the left hand down, left shoulder up, back and down, bring both arms up, flex the elbows, hands to the back of your head, interlace the fingers, elbows forward, upper spine nice and long. As you exhale, long, slowly, deep exhale, guide the chin to your chest. Holding position. Inhale, lift the head, elbows out, release the hands, hands down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, reach with the arms overhead. And as you exhale, relax your right elbow and lean to the right as you flex the spine to the right. And then bring the arm up. And then the spine goes to the left. Relax your shoulders and elbows as you sway slowly, gently mobilizing the spine, gently stretching those intercostal muscles. Make sure your hips are rooted down towards the floor and breathe with the movement, side to side. And back to center, bring the arms out, down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, reach with both arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand down to your right knee, look over to your right shoulder. Inhale, return the spine back to center, arms overhead. And exhale, twist to the left, look over to your left shoulder. Inhale, spine, arms back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, spine back up to center, arms overhead. Twist to the left. 2 more times. Bring the spine back to center. Twist to the right as you exhale. Inhale back to center and exhale, twist to the left. Return back to center, bring the arms out, down, shoulders up, back and down. Bring the arms to the side, flex the elbows, place the palms to your shoulders and rotating from the shoulder joints. Make circles with your elbows going forward, up, back and down. Keep moving in these directions, few more rounds, slowly mobilizing the shoulders, the upper spine, the rib cage, the shoulder blades. And now reverse the movement. Bring the elbows down, back, up, forward and down. Few more rounds, slowly moving, taking your time. And then slowly bring the arms out to the side, down towards the floor, shoulders up, back and down. Bring the hands behind you and do the crossing of the legs. Feet wider than your hips. Let's windshield wiper the legs, mobilizing the hip joints, the legs, even the ankles and the feet are coming along with the movement. Moving slowly from side to side. And gently return back to center. Bring the sole of the feet together, but have some room between your heels and your pelvis, okay? Have some room. Place the hands to your feet. Relax your elbows, relax your spine. Guide the chin to your chest. Crown of the head is pointing towards the feet. Make sure here that your hips are open, that you're not contracting your glutes. You're softening your pelvic floor. You're releasing the inner thighs. Just breathe, long, deep breath. Slowly inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, guide the thighs, the knees together, and then extend the legs forward and just bend the knees slightly. Have your heels to the mat and then straighten the legs. Press through the back of your legs. Bend the knees slightly and press and stretch gently the back line of your legs. Bend the knees, slide the heels, and press through the back line of your legs. Just keep moving like this. I'm going to adjust a few more rounds, just stretching gently the back line of the legs and just bend and stretch, bend and stretch, bend and stretch. Now, hands behind you, bend the knees, drop the legs to one side, and we slowly find our way to come into the tabletop position. Remember to protect your knees. Always use your blanket, use your towel, and just have your knees wide as your hips, okay? And just have the toes, tuck the toes down to the mat so your toes are tucked and your knees are under the hips. Wrist under the shoulders, and we're going to rock slightly back to lead the hips to the heels, stretch the sole of the feet, and then slowly back to center. Belly in, move the hips to the heel, gently stretch those feet, and back to center. And moving back, gently stretch and lengthen the spine. One more time, back to center. Exhale, move it back. Release the spine back to center, top of the feet flat on the mat. From here, let's move into the cat-cow. Chakravakasana. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, belly in, chin to the chest. Inhale, arch the spine, look forward. Exhale, round, belly in, chin in. And just keep moving at your own pace. Again, link the breath with the movement. Move the spine. Breathing in and out. And next time, round the spine. Let's all move to child's pose. Release the hips to the heels. Relax your elbows down towards the floor. And remember not to keep the head hanging in the air. Release the forehead down or use the block if you need support. Concentrate back on your breath. Full, deep, sweet breathing. Nice breath. Feel the stretch, the lower back, middle back. Soften your shoulders, relax your elbows. And slowly come back to center. From here, let's move to tabletop position. Again, extend your left leg back, tuck the toes under, press to your left heel, stretch calf muscle here, guide the belly in to keep the core strong and stable. Keep breathing and then bring the left leg up, flex the knee, and extend the leg back. Flex the knee and extend, flex and extend, flex and extend, flex and extend. Release the left knee down. Bring the left knee forward. So come into goddess pose. So keep it's not a pigeon pose. Your left hip is on top of your left heel. Hands under the shoulder, lift the chest. Keep the breath flowing and lift the chest as you stretch and open the front of your right hip. Gada Pitam. Take an inhale. Lift the knee, bring the left knee under your left hip, and then move the hips back to child's pose. Stretch the spine and concentrate on your breath. Back to tabletop position. Extend your right leg back, tuck the toes under, press to the heel to stretch the calf muscle of your right leg. Keep your wrist under the shoulder and then pick up the foot and then flex the knee and extend. Flex and extend. Flex and extend. Flex, extend. One more. Flex, extend, and then bend the right knee and guide the right knee to the front. Keep your right hip on top of your left heel, hands under the shoulder, lift the chest, and allow the hips and the pelvic floor to sink down to open the left hip flexor. Gada pitam. Again, it's not a pigeon pose. Keep the breath flowing, deep, long, smooth, and relaxed breathing. Couple more rounds of breath. And slowly press the palms to bring the right knee to meet your left knee. And we're moving back to Balasana, child's pose. Relax your spine, relax your elbows, and the forehead goes down towards the floor or towards the block. Breathe. From here, moving slowly to tabletop position again. Place your left hand of weight on your left hand, open and twist to the right. Inhale, lift. Right hand goes on the right shoulder. Inhale, open and twist to the left. Exhale, left hand under your left shoulder. Keep moving. Breathing, inhale when you go up, exhale when you lower the hand down. Opposite arm. Keep moving and breathing. One around each side. Now, next time the right arm goes up, we're going to thread the needle. Right arm goes under your left arm. Right shoulder goes down. Right ear goes down. You can lift the left elbow down or you can wrap the arm behind your back. Close your eyes. Take your time to breathe, to enjoy the gentle twist. If you have your arm down your back, place the left hand under your left shoulder. Everybody do that. And do the twist now. Place the weight on your right hand. Inhale, open and twist to the left. And as you exhale, the left arm goes under your right arm. Left shoulder down, left side of the face down. You can wrap the arm down or you can keep the right elbow towards the mat. Concentrate on your breath. Slowly release the right hand under the right shoulder. Let's come back to tabletop position and let's all move to symmetry. Bring the spine, the hips into line into Balasana, child's pose. Gently, let's come to table, stepping forward with your left foot. Let's open the iliopsoas, right knee slightly back. Remember, not under the hip, a little bit back to have more opening, top of the foot flat. Hands to your thighs, lift the chest and move the pelvis to the front. Elbows by your rib cage. Take a moment here to concentrate on the breath. And just make a point here to lengthen the exhalations to go deeper, deeper into that right hip flexor. Deepen the exhalations, lengthening the inhales. Hands towards the floor. Tuck the toes under. Pick up the right knee. High lunge and rock back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Just press through the heel. I don't know if you're skiing or you are cross-country skiing or hiking. Make sure you're stretching your calf muscle, your hamstrings very well, please. Right knee goes down, left knee comes to meet your right knee, and let's all move to child's pose. Take a moment. Moving to table. Stepping forward now with the right foot, left knee slightly back. Hands to your right thigh and lift the chest, move the pelvis forward and elbows by your rib cage. Keep the spine straight, crown of the head is pointing towards the sky, and with the deep exhalations again, move the hips forward as you concentrate on opening that left hip flexor. Hands down, tuck the toes under, left knee comes off the floor, runner stretch, going back and forth, go back and forth, pressing to the heel, releasing when you go forward, few more rounds. And release, left knee down, right knee comes to meet your left knee. Let's all move to child's pose again. We're flowing and releasing the elbows down, forehead towards the floor and block. Release your spine. Deep breathing. From here, let's move to table. Tucking the toes under, press downward dog, heels towards the floor, chin to your chest. Heels up, heels down. Keep the chin in, heels up, heels down, shoulders away from your ears. Heels up, heels down, heels up, heels down. Walk your hands towards your feet slowly. Make your way to the back of the mat, bend the knees deeply, remove the blanket or your towel from your mat, and then holding from the opposite elbow, stretch your spine, chin slightly tucked in, breathing in and out. Just keep the knees bent. This is now concentrating on stretching from the lower back, middle back, all the way to the crown of the head. Keep your block handy because we're going to use it here soon. And then slowly rounding the spine, heavy arms, heavy head, slowly, gently, let's all come to standing position. Let me adjust my screen again. We're going to work slowly here from Samasthiti equal standing pose. From here, place your hands to your thighs, bend the knees, keep the spine nice and long, and we're going to straighten the leg. Lift the chest, bend the knees lower halfway down. Straighten the legs, lift the chest. Engage those back muscles. Notice that I'm not going all the way back. So we're working on strengthening the back muscles at the same time. Bend the knees, straighten the legs, lift. Bend the knees gently lower and straighten. Now lower the hands below your knees. Bend the knees and straighten the legs. You can keep the spine knees halfway up in a 90-degree angle. Exhale, flex the knees and straighten the legs. And flex the knees and straighten the legs and flex slowly and straighten. Now grab your block, place the block in front of your feet. If you can reach your hands the floor like I can now, I'm going to go into level 2 and flex the knee, going deeper, and then straighten the legs and flex the knees, gently stretching the calf muscles and the spine. Stretching the back of the knees, and especially in my case, I'm stretching my hamstrings. My left hamstring is the one that needs to work more after I damage it. And then straighten and holding position. Draw the chin to your chest, relax your shoulders, breathing in and out. And flex the knees slowly, release the belly towards the spine, remove the block from in front of you, and then slowly come into standing position. Now we're going to stretch the hamstrings in a different way. And because the muscle hamstrings are big muscles and goes and runs in different directions, it's not just a straight thing. We're going to kind of twist as we go forward. This is one of my things I had to do that 5 times a day. So we're going to lift the toes of your left foot and touch with your right hand. Lower the left foot and then cross and touch your left toes. Lift the right foot off the mat and touch with your left hand. So you're crossing, lifting the front of your foot, your toes, touching with your opposite hand. And just try to keep the hips even. Touch, touch as you cross, going from one foot to the opposite foot. Let's do that. A few more rounds. Couple more. Bend the knees, slowly round the spine, lift the head, lift the chest slowly into Samasthiti, shoulders up, back and down, hands to the heart center. Reconnect with the breath. Take your time to slow the inhales and exhales down. Breathing in and out. With the next inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale slowly, bend the knees and lower the hands down. Tap the sides of your ankles. Engage the core, lift the head, lift the chest, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knee, move the hips back. It's like a chair pose, but you're lowering as you bring the hands to touch your ankle, the outside, and then engage the core, engage the legs up. Exhale, flex the knee, nice long spine, touch the ankles, engage the core, engage the legs up. Exhale, flex, move the hips back, engage the back muscles, tap the outside of the ankles, engage and reach up. One more time, belly in, engage and lower. Slowly, hands towards the floor. Walk your hands slowly to the front of the mat. Find your way to downward dog. Feet wide as your hips, chin to your chest. Shoulders away from your ears. Heels up, heels down. Heels up, heels down. One more. Heels up, heels down. Knees down towards the mat. Top of the feet flat on the floor. Move the hips to the heels and Balasana, Child's Pose. Take a nice break here as you concentrate again on slowing down the breath. If you need to protect your knees, remember, place your blanket under your knees. Just pause and breathe. Let go and surrender. Slowly walk the hands to the left side. Let's stretch the left side of the torso, right hand on top of the left hand. Elbows down, chin to your chest, and breathe through the right side of your rib cage. Moving slowly to the opposite side. Left hand on top of your right hand, elbows down, and breathe. Back to center, tabletop, hands by your knees. Lift the head, lift the chest from kneeling position. I'm going to be facing my my computer was working, opening the hips and moving the leg to the right side. So bend the knees, move the hips to the right, and then back to center, straighten the leg. And move the hips. It's a nice opening here. Release your pelvic floor, your inner thigh. Mobilizing hips, super, super important. At the same time, we need to stabilize the area by strengthening. We're going to do that now. So lower the left hand down and then bring the left foot. So your left foot is in line with your left knee, okay? Right leg is up, right arm is up, and we're going to bring up and down, up and down. It's balanced too. So your right foot is up and down, or you can lift it and holding position if you prefer. That's another way to do it. You, as long as you keep those muscles of your hips engaged, keep breathing. And then slowly release, right knee bent, and then slowly let's all find our way to child's pose. Moving up, standing in the knees. Left knee, left leg goes out. I'm going to flex the knee, move the hips to the left and back through center. Keep your left hand into your left knee and moving gently, straightening the leg and bending. This is a nice way also to bend and mobilize your kneecap. So moving a different way. If the way of you're walking normally, that you bend the knee, this is a different movement. Now bring the right hand under your right shoulder, extend the leg, bring the right foot so it's in line with your right knee. When you're ready, bring the left arm up. You can lift the leg and hold in position, or you can tap the floor and inhale up, exhale down, up and down. Find the way you want to work on strengthening those hip muscles, super important. Keep the hips strong and stable. Couple more rounds. And bend the knees and let's all fall forward into child's pose. Take a nice time here to soften, relax your right wrist, your hands, release your spine, your hips. Just breathe here, long and deep, long and deep. And slowly, hands by your knees, lift the chest, and let's come to a seated position. Use your blanket again to sit on your blanket and the edge of your blanket. And we're going to come and sit now, again, with the sole of the feet together. This time, see if you can bring the heels a little bit closer to your pelvis. No, you don't have to bring all the way in, but just a little bit deeper than the first time. Holding the hands with your feet with your hands, and we're going to lower the ear to your shoulder, to center, to the left. Just move your neck gently, side to side. And back to center. Lower the chin to your chest. Hold it there. Lift the head, lift the chest. Guide the knees together gently, slowly. Extend your right leg forward. Hug your left thigh into the chest and then cross it over your right leg. Hug your left knee with your right arm. Guide the knee close to your right shoulder. Left arm goes up. Exhale, lower left hand behind you. Look over to your shoulder and another twist. Breathe here. Keep the spine nice and long as you watch your breath moving. Bring the head back through center and extend the left leg to the front. Hug the left thigh in, cross it over, hug the thigh close to your left shoulder, right arm goes up, back and behind you, look over to your right shoulder, holding position. And gently return the spine back through center and do the crossing of the leg. Have your feet wide as your hips. Let's do some windshield wiper movement here. Now let's drop the legs to one side. Let's come to the front of the mat. Have your blanket on the opposite side and keep your block handy. Have your block hand. So from the front of the mat, we're going to find our way slowly down to lay our spine down towards the floor. So your feet are wide as your hips, hands to your knees. Keep the spine nice and long, then gently around the spine, engage the belly, chin to your chest, and gently release the spine down towards the floor. Take a moment here with the knees bent, with the heels under the knees, feet wide as your hips, hands to your belly, elbows, shoulders relax, and just breathe here. Deep inhales, full exhale, belly breathing, slow the breath down. From here, grab your block. And let's bring the hips up and slide the block in level 1 or level 2, not higher than that. Support it and restore to the bridge with the arms to the side in T position. Keep the feet wide as your hips. Relax your pelvic floor. Relax your glutes, your thighs, your hamstrings. Keep the chin slightly tucked in and just breathe here. Now, if you're in level 2 like I am, let's all come to level 1. Remember to place the block on the sacrum, not in your lower back, right in the sacrum. And then slowly straighten the right leg to the right corner of the mat and the left leg to the left corner of the mat. Turn the feet out, soften the glutes, soften the legs, soften the belly. Allow here to open again your iliopsoas, your hip flexors. Here, bend the knees, left knee under your left foot under your left knee, right foot under your right foot under your right knee. Lift the pelvis, lift the spine, remove the block. Slowly lower the spine down towards the mat, hands to your knees. Apanasana, counterbalancing the back bend. So release the lower back as you guide the thighs in. And with inhale, the knees goes away. Just move in and away. A few rounds like this. Now keep the big toes touching, open the knees out and close. Out and close. Gentle mobilization of the hip joints again. Relaxing the inner thighs, the pelvic floor. And then lower the right foot down, hugging from the left hamstring with your hand straighten the leg up, Flex the knee, release the heel. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex, and just move slowly with the breath. The more control you have in your breath, the more control you have in the movement. Try to link that breath and movement so your brain, your mind is not going in autopilot, it's coming into this noticing, paying attention, and bringing this quality of meditation to your physical practice. That's why you notice and you connect the breath with the movement. Okay, let's do the other side. Left foot down, holding from the hamstring, right leg, straighten the leg up, flex and release. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, flex and down. Keep moving at your own pace. One more. Release the right foot down. Now place the left foot on top of your right thigh. IT band stretch. Don't forget the IT band stretch. Holding from the shins of your right leg, chin to your chest. Breathe through the outside of your hip. And lower the left foot down, right foot on top of your left thigh, reaching with both hands, and IT band stretch on the right hip. And release happy baby, holding from the outside of the feet or outside of the ankle, whatever you can. Keep the chin into the chest. Try to keep lower back flat on the floor. Bring the sole of the feet together, knees out. Place the palms again down to your belly. Relax your inner thighs, your glutes, your thighs, hamstrings, belly breathing. And gently guide the thighs and the knees together. Walk the feet wide as your hips. Bring the arms to the side in T position. And gently let both legs drop to your left as you bring the head to your right. It's a gentle twist. Slowly, legs back through center. Drop the legs to the opposite side. Back through center, both legs. Hug yourself. Stretch your lower back. Lift the head off the mat. Forehead to your knees. Exhale, head down. Straighten the legs up to the sky. and flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Rotating the ankles in one direction. Both my ankles are cracking like crazy today. Going into the opposite direction. And then slowly open. Keep it open in a V. Keep the breath flowing. Gently bring the legs back through center. Hug yourself. Bend the knees. Thighs into the chest. Flatten your lower back. Reach, reach, reach. And then extend the right leg forward, lower down towards the mat. And then slide the right foot to the right corner of the mat. Your left leg goes up. And then cross it over to your right ankle. Left leg over to your right leg. Bring the arms overhead. Flex the elbows. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Take an inhale. And exhale slowly. Guide the spine inches to the right to stretch the left side of your rib cage. Make sure your elbows, your shoulders are open. Just breathe here. Spine back through center. Bring the left foot to the left corner. Cross the right leg over to your left ankle. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, the spine moves to the left. Relax your right elbow. Take a deep inhale. The spine, the head back through center. Release the wrist, arms to the side. Now bring the right leg to the right corner of the mat. Now point the toes, reach, point, point, point. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Point the toes. Flex the feet, bring the arms overhead and reach through the fingertips. Point the toes. Nice long pencil stretch. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, release the arms down towards the floor, palms facing up. Relax your ankle, relax your feet. Take a deep inhale, side out. Welcome to Shavasana, your final pose where you're going to let go, to surrender, to bring the tension back to the body. Make sure you are warm enough. So if you need to put socks on, if you need to put a sweater on or cover yourself, just make sure you're super, super comfy, cozy, as I guide you through this relaxation, where you're going to be aware of your body, where you're going to take the time to stop if you need to until you feel that specific part of your body is fully open and relaxed. Please bring your attention to your toes, the top of both feet and the soles of both feet, the ball, the arch of the feet, the heels. Make sure your both feet are open, soft, and relaxed. Then direct attention to the ankles, to the shins, the calf muscles, the Achilles tendons, the knees, and the back of both knees. And from the top of the knees all the way down to the sole of the feet, front and back. You're doing your best to let go and to release. Now please soften your thighs, your hamstrings. Release the glutes, both hips, pelvis and pelvic floor. And from the top of both hips, front and back of both legs, all the way down to the sole of the feet. Allow your legs to feel heavy and light at the same time. Guide your attention now to the lower back muscles, to all the muscles that are connecting to the spine all the way up. Guide attention to the muscles in between your rib cage on the back, your shoulder blades. Now bring the attention to the belly. Release the belly down. Soften all the internal organs. Relax the muscle of your rib cage in the front. Your chest muscles. Release your heart. Soften your collarbones. And from the top of your collarbones all the way down to the sole of the feet, the front and the back of the body is slowly, gently releasing down to the mat. Bring the attention to the front and back of your shoulder, upper arms, elbows, forearms, both wrists, both hands, top of the hands, the palms of your hands and your fingers. And from the top of your shoulders, front and back of the body, down to the sole of the feet. Imagine that your body is gently sinking down, melting down, effortless, weightless. Now please soften your throat and the muscle of your neck. Relax your jaw, your chin. Allow your tongue to sink down to the base of your mouth as you soften the teeth, as you notice the inner walls of your mouth, your lips, upper lip, nose, the temples and both ears. Allow your eyeballs to release down to your eye sockets as you soften your eyelids, as you release your eyebrows and your third eye. Let go your forehead and release your crown chakra. From the crown chakra all the way down to the sole of the feet. Now your entire body is falling into nice, sweet, and deep relaxation. Now slowly, please begin to deepen your breath. Slowly move your head, your neck side to side as you wiggle your toes and your fingers. You bring the arms overhead. As you point your toes, you reach through the fingertips. Give yourself a nice stretch opening, space in between each vertebrae, growing taller. Take a deep inhalation, please. And as you exhale, you are bending the knees, you are hugging yourself, and slowly roll over to one side. Please move slowly. The head comes last. Gently, please meet me as we all sit together. Nice long spine, soft shoulders, soft muscle in the face. With eyes closed or gaze towards the mat. Let's reconnect back with the breath. Let's take the time to witness the miracle of the breathing. Allowing the breath to slowly change the pattern as a point that it slows down without compromising the quality of the breath. You want to be in control, yet you want the breath to be soft, gentle, and sweet. So please return back to your regular pattern of breath. Tie the hands together to the heart center in Anjali Mudra, please. Take the time here to be grateful to this body, to be grateful even to the limitations of our bodies, because we always can learn more about ourselves, not just physically, but also mentally. Do we give a space to heal ourselves? Do we give the right time? Are we even aware of our limitations? Are we willing to change or do something about those limitations? Take the time to be grateful to our own minds that in the right place can take us to make the right decisions. And I thank you all very, very much for being there for me when I got injured, for your notes, your letters. Thank you so much. Namaskaram. Thank you.